What the hell? Hold on a second. Sorry about that. You know, I try to keep ad block off most of the time. But, yeah, if you want to play audio ads on your website, don't do that. Because I will turn ad block on so fast when you have audio ads on your goddamn website. Anyway, I was just listening. I also was letting you listen to the audio, the text of the audio, or text of the audio, Christ. The audio of the quest. So again, you can kind of see how that works in real time. But yeah, the whole thing. Oh, is that a chest? Nice. This game does have locksmithing, just like, or lockpicking, just like Sky or Oblivion. This is, I think this is Oblivion's system for lockpicking too, isn't it? You basically press this, and yes, I see that there's fighting going on. Come on. You basically push it until it twitches a little bit. Give me all this. Alright, phone. My god. Zap. And the pet's like, hey, thanks for defending me. Alright. No, but that's stealing. Grabbing the chest, totally fine. Everything else is stealing. But, yes. Anyway, 5 skills. Makes it very much like a lot of these abilities I'm not interested in. Like, there's ultimates for every, like, or every tree of your class. So this astronaut is under Daedric summoning. And so negate magic, create a glow of magic suppression, stunning enemies within and dispelling enemy placed effects for 8 seconds. Meh. Encase, basically a root. That's just a regular ability. Meh. And nothing in here I can buy. Storm calling, lightning form. Manifest yourself as lightning to gain major resolve and major ward, increasing armor and spell resistance by 960 for 15 seconds. When activated, nearby enemies take 73 shock damage. Well, that's not very useful to me because I stay far away from enemies. Again, I can see a little synergy there with, like, if you're doing melee, like if you wanted to go with a melee build, which is cool, but there's just nothing. I don't know, just nothing cool to spin it on. Oh, whoa. This was a zoning. Did not expect that. Usually you only get a loading screen if you actually go through like a door or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. But keep in mind, there are a lot of things to spend skill points on, not just offensive activatable abilities. And I'll show you that a little bit once we finish loading. And there's stuff outside of combat entirely that you can spend skill points on as well, like crafting. Am I even supposed to be here? We'll look at that in a minute. Let's finish talking about the skills real fast. There are passive abilities. You do not have to slot these. They just always work, which is nice. Increase magic of recovery by 5%. Okay. Increase damage of storm calling abilities by 3%. A little weak for a skill point. You also have weapon ones. For example, I've got the destruction staff. I've got destructive clinch that I can use, which is down here on the bar. This is, you know, a hotkey bar. And there's wall of elements. That also, the weapons have their own passives as well. Armor even have skills. Mostly, these are all passive, as you might imagine. There's world ones. There are guilds, fighters, mage, and undaunted guilds also have their own skills. There's racial ones. I actually put a point in amphibious just because, to make me swim faster. And there's crafting ones as well. Things like, for example, for clothing, fibrous plants in the world will be easier to see when you are 20 meters or closer. I've actually got that one going for enchanting because runes are such a pain in the arse to find. I haven't actually seen it trigger yet, but there are different things you can get skill points on. But, you know, which is nice. But skill-wise, it feels like I've been using the same skills for the most part most of the time I've been playing. The only change I've made recently is... Now, see, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, never mind. This is just ore. Anybody can gather resources, by the way. You just see it and press E. You don't need any equipment on you. It just does it for you. But yeah, I don't know, this the actual magical abilities, and I realize most MMOs you usually tend to use only 2 to 4 of the same abilities, but it just feels even more restrictive in this game because it really doesn't seem like there's many build options, especially not at this level. Which again is not a big deal since I'm only like level 12. Max level is 15. Whoa, level 17. Yeah, I think we should probably head out of here. I think I maybe took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Alright, let's zone back over and we'll see if we can't see it real fast. I might cut out some running, but I was kind of using this as an opportunity to talk about some of the various aspects of the game, both good, bad, and neutral. But yeah, I really dislike the 5 limit. Like I said, it feels, I can feel the console-ness in this game. I can definitely tell they built it specifically with consoles in mind. Why is this lit up like I'm supposed to go there? Let's check our quest. Oh, that's right. That's that guy's quest. So wait, where is hers? So wait, they're both there? Why are they giving me such high-level quests? Hold on, let me check something. I might stop recording and get my shit straight here in just a second. Dangerous Pass, level 12. Okay. We'll try it. Maybe that's just like one nasty enemy there, but yeah, and like I said, and the abilities, the other part of the thing is the abilities seem to kind of be samey. In fact, we'll talk about our abilities. So our first ability, I can't see the tree because it hides itself when you're not in combat, which is fine. So where is this? Oh, good lord. Here's another problem. Horses. You could buy a horse now, but they are insanely expensive. There's no way I could afford one now. I have how much? I have 2K. Just talk to her. I'm just going to kind of... Oh, this is the one I need to get a letter to. I could probably... If I was watching my money better, I probably could have about 5K.
It's about time you got here. Where have you been?
I'm just going to pass through there.
Oh, by Vivek.
There we go. Let's see. What level is this quest? Bad medicine is what I need. Ooh. Yeah, it feels like I need to do higher level quests because honestly, the ones that are my level are just a little bit overly easy. Unfortunately, the negative is that we get item rewards that we can't even use. But I'm gonna guess we just need to talk to these various people.
The curate, I may be ill and...
No, I can't. I guess we'll switch over. Why is it giving me level 15 quests, but yet this quest that's way the hell over here is a level 12? Doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense to me. But whatever, we'll go in here and we'll kind of go along this.
Uncle, are you all right?
We haven't talked. Wait, what?
You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me.
Okay, I can't talk to them. You can steal things, by the way, but it gives you a bounty, and you have to deal with the guards and whatnot. I don't bother with it. I think there's even skill trees for it, but...
And their curative sounds too good to be
Oh,
true,
there she is.
Someone in town must. As the rank, they have members from...
Maybe we need to talk to them like that? I don't know. Of course, like I say, it's probably a bad time to just kind of blow through the quest text. Oh, I guess she's coming with us, is the deal.
Grell, are you in here?
Oh.
Brave little
Whoa.
scream. Do you know how to swim?
She's not looking so hot. We might not want to get too close to her. Alright. Somebody's probably upstairs. One nice thing too, like you can see the quest markers on the compass above. If you get it right in the center, it'll tell you like what that marker is about and if it's like above or below you.
Grell,
So this guy is level 16. That's 4 levels above us. This is a little bit high for us. But we'll give her a shot here. So we have this ability, which has got a cast time. Does a decent amount of damage, and it does a knockdown. The second, the third ability, or the second ability I used is like a dot.
What in Oblivion's name happened to him?
Probably the
Let's get out of
plague.
here.
I'm just wild guess. But let's go over them real fast because I would kind of forget what they do. This one does a lot of damage to Crystal Blast and knocks them down and does AE damage. This curse deals damage over time and does damage to nearby enemies. And the lightning bolt does a little bit of damage, but if the enemy falls to 20% health or lower within 4 seconds of hitting them, they take additional big hit of damage and a little bit of damage to AE to enemies around them. And again, you can kind of see what I'm talking about now, how it's a little bit similar. They all have kind of an AE component to them. I think I guess I was going to say one of them had something to do with when they die, but it doesn't. It's just when they are when they're weak. Let's grab this flax because I desperately need it for. I think flax is for crafting, right? Or for clothing. Sure, we'll say yes. Let's go in here. Isn't this where we were before? Oh, I guess because they were talking, I couldn't talk to him.
I see.
Didn't want to interrupt.
It's just my nieces.
All right, now we can talk to her.
The sicker people get the quarantine. The Malborn's Dethesan provide.
All right, find the old graveyard key. Yeah, I'm having trouble finding where I'm really supposed to go at this point. Because like I said, I've kind of ran out of quests that are my level. And now, as you can see, we're doing quests that are way too high level. What the heck is that? That's creepy and bizarre. You think that might have something to do with your horrific diseases? That bizarre monstrosity from some other freak world? Yeah, level 17. So yeah, I definitely feel like we're not supposed to be over here, despite them giving me a quest to come here.
Hey, you're going the wrong way.
What? No, I'm not. I'm making a wide...
Go ahead and leave. I'll do this myself.
No, fool. I'm over... Forget it. I'm just gonna go. How far is this thing? Well, hopefully we can get up there. And maybe that's what she means. And hopefully she warps to us once we get over there. Yeah, here we go.
Hey, you're going the wrong way.
What? No, I'm not.
Look, it's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key.
Let's. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to use our ultimate here.
Hey,
And you can also tell this is does not have...
like plague husks to you?
It's not using targeting, which is what I prefer. And that's our
Did you
ultimate,
see
the
that?
Storm Atronach.
They attacked us. And for no good reason. Let's find the key and see what
For
the
no good
Malborn
reason
are
other than
hiding.
you summon this gigantic astronaut down on their faces. But other than that, yeah, no good reason. But you can see, like I said, even now we're pretty good tearing these guys up. And they're, I'm like, what, level 12? Yeah, they're 4 levels higher. So I always start with that to knock them down. The pet's kind of, all right, there she goes. Yeah, this is a ranged pet. The other pet's melee. I think you can actually have both. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Of course, it takes up a skill slot. So you would kind of run right back into the situation of, well, I could have 2 pets, but it would be pretty boring just having the nothing but 2 pets and 3 abilities. Go ahead and throw that dot on him. Whoa. Yeah, just stand in that. It's fine. That green mist is probably for health. So we enter to the quarantine.
Look over there. That's one of the Malborn. One of the husks must have gotten him.
Okey-doke. The Cirque Catacombs. Yeah, at some point I'm going to have to double back. I guess. Or then again, do we even need to? Because I guess we're fighting stuff that's 4 levels higher and tearing it up pretty good. I would say, well, I don't know if my build's that good, but really, like I said, there's not really a heck of a lot of variation in builds. I also don't understand, sometimes when you zone, you have to summon your pet again. Sometimes you don't.
This place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
Okay. You need to uncover evidence.
Don't come any closer. I'm waiting for my next dosage.
Alright, there's 0 of 2 evidences. I'm just trying to talk to these people, see if maybe they're part of that.
All right then.
Usually this stuff will be marked, even the stuff that's marked as like hint, like trying to push you in the right direction subtly. It's not really all that subtle necessarily. By the way, sorry if some folks want me to actually read and listen to all the quest text. I get that, but I think a lot of people don't. And of course, if you're that interested, you could definitely pick up the game. Oh, talking about how much the game costs, etc. There is not a monthly fee. However, you do have to buy the game. There is a monthly thing you can do if you want. Let's go ahead and help this guy kill this. Nice. And you actually get rewards for helping as well. So it's not like, oh, that person attacked first, so they get to, get all the rewards. If you help, I think you get at least some of the experience, and you get to loot as well.
What happened to you?
Not looking so
By
hot.
the 3, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Verona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Maulborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Dathesum, this is dreadful.
The Maulborn are spreading the plague. For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters.
He's marked. Oh, there we go. Like I couldn't talk to him.
Plague. That's not important. Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I knew you'd understand.
Alright, basically
Is
we
my
need to
brother ready? That's ridiculous.
talk her into
Stop
leaving.
making- Don't do this, Dathesum. The Cirque needs you. I need you.
In particular, you want to look for books that glow. I think that means that they generally are just important, or they'll give you skills. But whoa, my good lord! All right, this could be bad.
I'm going to miss you. but
That's
I
a
do
lot of
as
enemies.
well. And you. Meet me outside after you
Dear
dealt with these
God. Dear
Maulborn
God.
bastards.
Train the zone, left side.
Thank you for letting me end this my way.
Oh, they're still chatting it up. Wow, I don't know if that guy was just training out or what, but holy cow.